Wayne, what are some of the common mistakes that you see regarding executive compensation?
Hmm. Well, I think it comes to in a variety of forms at different stages, right? So one common mistake I'll see is some people will say, "Hey, as soon as the shares vest, I'm going to liquidate them." So you get comp, you get a long-term incentive comp, it defers or it vests over time, and as soon as it vests, I'm going to sell it because I don't want to have the risk of the company stock. And I think that needs to be a broader conversation because listen, if you talk to any major entrepreneur, you talk to Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, you talk to any billionaire, they are highly, highly concentrated in individual company stocks. So they might have 80, 90, 95% of their net worth. Now, if you're worth $100 billion, you should see the 10% that's left,
Sure, sure.
but they're highly, highly concentrated in a single stock. And so if you are working for a company and you're contributing to that company's success, it makes sense for it to be some percentage of your net worth, for you to have skin in the game, as it were, and not just be a paycheck. The other mistake we see far more frequently is holding too long. And so this would be where the company stock has done really well. Maybe there's been a rumor of a buyout and it's gone just astronomical, but it's for sure going to go just a little bit more.
Yeah.
And I have had 8-figure net worth clients fire me after arguments over them refusing to sell that stock.
Hmm.
And I don't have an example where that's ended well, where the client has said to me, "Wayne, the stock when I joined the company was $40 a share. It's now $175 a share. I'm not selling. I don't care what you say. This stock is going to go to 200. I would bet my kids on it." And I think we're sitting here 7 years after that conversation and about 6.5 years after he fired me because I begged him for 6 months straight to sell the stock when it was above 150. And I think that stock today sits at 65.
Sure.
It really is a recency bias, which is a money psychology conversation where we have the stock market went up 15% last year, so we expect it to go up 15% this year.
Entitled to, sure.
Right. So there's a recency bias, and so the stock's doubled, so therefore, of course, it will double again. The problem is that it's not just that the stock may or may not double again. The much bigger problem is that it was a manageable risk when it was 20% of your net worth. It's now 80% of your net worth.
Sure.
Most planners will say, "Oh, give us the stock, we'll immediately sell it. It'll immediately diversify out of all of it," which is just as dumb
Sure.
as, "Hey, I've got 80% of my net worth in one stock, but for sure the stock's going to go twice what it is now." And it costs people dearly when they don't make informed, level-headed decisions.